name is Dr. Stevens. If whoever finds this, my son, if he finds this, if anyone finds this, that means I'm gone. This will only be put out when I'm gone. I was doing tons of things, and one of those was conducting tests. I have found incriminating information that might help the destruction of this company. I hate it. I hate it. It is rotten. I would always have to interview one entity to see how their progress is, and I kept on getting less and less protection until recently no guards would come up to me, talk to me, chat with me. I slowly became observant that something didn't feel right. I'm hoping my tape of coloured wallings in that room, I hope that got out to people. I do. I hope that got out to people. But that's not what I want to talk about. I found something disturbing. The first Logan we have isn't the original person that was altered to this so-called Logan personality. The first one died. Not by a gunshot, not by any normal means, but by being eaten alive by Logan 2, who is now Logan 1. I found that this footage was buried. I cannot show it. The thought of it makes me sick to my stomach. We've been researching with not the first Logan. We've been talking to the second Logan. This is terrible. We are trying to help people understand what these entities can do. Make sure these entities can't do anything. Look what we are. At this point, you're probably wondering another thing. How do I know I'll get killed? Simple. Mr. Lockhart is someone who I trust very, very dear to my heart. A good friend. I sent him to quickly get me something. His clearance was denied. I gave him mine and they denied it. I have full access to everything, but my access was denied. It didn't feel right. It didn't sit right with me at all. On that same day, Mr. Lockhart was talking about leaving. I understood and I agreed. But it's when I started to talk with some of the entities I realized we're not helping them, we're hurting them. For example, anti-electron. Apparently, he isn't supposed to be like that. Apparently, what happened is Yes, he did have a real friend called Logan. The last name that we was given, well, the family members who knew that person are no longer with us. No one in that family tree exists anymore. Why? Hess. They did it. They, as they would put it, cut some loose ends. It's now getting to a very disturbing point that A doesn't just want to kill humans. He wants Hess to destroy themselves. He wants humans to kill each other. Because people who knew him, they were gone. That's why he grabs 100 people. As of right now, the total of people he's got is 96. We have no idea what his goal is at 100. But because it's just random people, some ex-convicts, others people who've done nothing wrong. Hell, we found a baby amongst the lot. He doesn't care because, well, Hess didn't care. I was talking to one of the nicer entities. I won't say much about him, but he's asked some of us to nickname him Void. We questioned why. The only answer he would give is he's from an alternate world where there should be a heart, there should be a soul. There is nothing. A black, empty void. I tried asking him by myself. No cameras, no nothing. But something struck me. I told him about my son. He asked me, what would I do to get him back if anything happened? If my son was killed, murdered by someone, what would I do to get him back? I said I wouldn't have the power. I couldn't. Void said something that has now got me thinking. Void told me that he couldn't do that. That apparently he wanted to find his son somewhere else. Doesn't make any sense. We've named him down as an entity. He was an entity when he stepped into this world. Well, that's what you meant to believe. We now have reason to believe. I now have reason to believe that Void isn't some ethereal being. He's me, but different. He told me that he knew my birthday. I've never said it. He knew my middle name. No one can, no one knows my middle name because I never said it. He knew it. When I said something that did happen to me, he said that was the most painful day of my life as well. This is a little conundrum I have. I have been talking to a version of myself for a while now. So, Void in everything is a friend, but he has told me he has done and seen unthinkable things. He looked human at first, but apparently, after being in air atmosphere for 2 seconds, he started feeling weird. Apparently, that's when he started transforming into what we know as Void. We also have reason to believe that he might be right, that he's from another world. In 1961, there's a news article talking about two moons. I thought that was stupid until a private investigator looked it up. We used to have two moons. Where's the other one? I'll tell you. The other moon is camouflaged. It's actually on the other side. So when you look at the moon, looking the other way, you might be looking at the second moon.